I am calling for a protest at the PNP headquarters regarding this SSL business. Because, guys, we have to expose and continue to expose the PNP that they are running a disinformation party and I try to ruin people's reputation. I mean, for years, they've been campaigning that Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness thief Usain Bolt money. No, here we have it. The founder of SSL, his daughter and former CEO are charged. Some of the charges include fraudulently inducing persons to invest, operating a security business without a dealer's license, failure to register a company carrying on business in Jamaica, failure to apply to the Financial Services Commission for registration of securities and breaches of the Banking Service Act. Guys, this is unbelievable. Champagne is the lawyer of the father who was granted bail of $1 million. His daughter was also granted bail, and Mr. Harding, former CEO, also granted bail. Fitz Bailey, the opposition spokesperson on national security, came out and said that they welcome the SSL operations and they call for early arrest and prosecutions. But guess what, guys? This what PNP did to Nigel Clark and to the Prime Minister, accusing them of stealing Usain Bolt's money, cannot rub out. And this is why I am saying, do not let PNP off the hook. Only know, so if me the day at Jamaica right now, me one and God go stand up at PNP headquarters and protest, me pass up the wadi, and nobody up the empty. You can see the cloud of darkness over the PNP headquarters with Mark Golding's photo erected on a billboard outside. It just looks, there's just a cloud, or to me, a cloud of darkness over it. Them two lie and wicked. So, Jamaica Labour Party, only need to come out in a press conference Monday morning. Only need to come out on this and let the country know. So, una continue to fight disinformation and this arrest and charge of SSL top people helps prove that Jamaica has been fighting against disinformation. And the disinformation is that the PNP campaigned, lied to the Jamaican people for years, trying to topple our government on lies that the government, Andrew Holness in particular, and Nigel Clark are responsible for the theft, for the robbery, for the fraud of Usain Bolt's money. What is wrong with you now? You can't sit down and make this go by. Remember then go out there in a press conference and talk up the things them, You understand? And talk about Bolt money. Mark Golding made some nasty remarks about it. So this now, we don't know what the outcome is going to be. It's not really our prerogative because at this point it's in the hands of law enforcement, lawyers, and prosecutors. They will handle the rest. But this morning, we never wake up to news say Dr. Nigel Clark was charged, Andrew Holness was charged. This is a long-term fight against disinformation in our beautiful country. And every opportunity that we get to seize the moment to say that this is what we're talking about, or this is what we mean by disinformation, we must do it. And I'm not just talking about supporters. I am talking about the government come right down to Jamaican citizens. Because we have to let the people them know nationally that the People's National Party is running a disinformation cult and them don't belong nowhere near our government, whether locally or generally. You understand, guys? And that is my call this morning. So, government, as me say, press conference, you see over the platform here, I want people to understand something. We don't have no motive over here for destroying about the reputation and destroying about the character and them something. This channel is about truth. Remember, I became a victim too of PNP disinformation, I talk about it all the time. And that's why I take up this fight. You understand? And I have seen them do it to other people. So many other people. and in worse ways. Disinformation is one thing, but when it's coming from the hierarchy of a major political party, you've got a serious fight on your hands. And no one man or no one woman can take on that fight there. It takes a collective effort. So far, we are doing good. And I am proud of the work that we have done over here. That man from over SSL, if you haven't heard it, I posted a video 10 months ago asking the authorities why that man wasn't the number one suspect after robbing so many people, including him own family members them. Why is it? But, 10 months later, more of them come out and charge them. I guess the investigative process may be a little slower than we expected. I don't know. While this investigation was going on and while election did run, the JLP never really come defend themselves good against the PNP accusing them, They didn't. Them try to kind of take a different approach. But sometimes you have to take the bull by the horn. You understand? They never came out and called out PNP and their disinformation and them out of orderness. Them and them supporters, they never did it. Nigel Clark, I remember come out and give a speech about FBI and investigation and them something there. That is a separate issue. But who came out against PNP and the disinformation? What they were trying to do at the time, trying to implicate the finance minister and the prime minister. None of them never come out and do that. So in this time, yes, the election is over. Yes, the police, them do them thing and the prosecutors are do them thing. But at the same time, do not drop the ball on exposing the PNP for their continued disinformation and their continued attempt to smear people and damage people's image